the Supreme Court, officials of government invited. I have a special guest. On behalf of myself, my cabinet, and all the people of the Republic of Liberia, I welcome you back to as the Chief Justice and Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of Liberia, the court of final resort, denied result under our Constitution. As you open the March 2025 term of this Honourable Court, I hope and trust that you have rested well and that you are invigorated to continue to diligently and vigorously dispense justice without fear or favor, as is required of you by our Constitution, laws, the aspirations of our people. Madam Chief Justice, as you today perform your final ceremonies of the opening of the Supreme Court of Liberia as Chief Justice, I have come to honor your service and show the gratitude of the executive branch of the government for your commendable stewardship of the judicial branch of government since you took over in 2022. On behalf of the executive and in my own name, I wish you success in terms of court and success in your next sojourn. The bedrock of our democracy is a strong and independent judiciary that dispenses justice without fear, favor, or delay. I call on you to remain steadfast in adhering to these principles for all who appear before you without discrimination. The rule of law is the third pillar of our agenda for the inclusive development. We intend to work with the judiciary, making sure that the requirements and the conditions for a fully functioning judiciary are met. We pledge to play our part in ensuring such success. Throughout my life, I have always been interested in legal jurisprudence. While I did not pursue the study of law, some of your predecessors of centered memory have always fascinated me even to this day. The first of them is His Honor Samuel Benedict, the first Chief Justice of our country. According to Prof. Charles Henry Patrick, Samuel Benedict, a distinguished jurist and eminent politician, was the chairman of the Constitutional Convention for the founding and establishment of the Republic of Liberia, and was a candidate in 1847 for the presidency of Liberia against Joseph Jenkins Roberts, then governor of the Commonwealth of Liberia. History also informs us that Samuel Benedict lost the presidential election to Joseph Jenkins Roberts. Samuel Benedict was appointed by President Joseph Jenkins Roberts to be the first Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. And why there is no record of cases determined by his court, Samuel Benedict's tenure as Chief Justice was manifested by the intentional application of the principle of separate, equal, and coordinated branches of government, which is the core basis of our system of governance adopted in 1847, and which has been preserved to this day. I commit myself to this organic principle, and I urge you to continue to commit yourselves to the principle about as we dispense justice. But this principle is the fulcrum of the effective democratic governance of our country. Another of your predecessors whose work fascinated me was the late Chief Justice Louis Arthur Grant, whose opinions are landmark cases in our country's jurisprudence. In one of which cases, Wallow versus Wallow, Volume 5 of the Liberia Law Report. Justice Grant first laid out a fundamental principle of due process, which we all have rallied on for every matter in our lives. There should be a fair hearing before a judgment where the parties have fullest opportunity to be heard. When judgment is based on the merits of the matter, not out of fear or favor, not out of preference or gain. Let your words and the words of the entire judiciary of the Republic of Liberia be an emulation of the work of Chief Justice Samuel Benedict, Chief Justice Grimes, so that posterity will judge you as you haven't served our country and people well. With that, I pray for you and wish you a successful March 2025 term. God bless you and continue to serve the Republic of Liberia. Thank you.
That is the team selection,